This podcast is sponsored by authorvoices.ai. Transform your book into a captivating audiobook in minutes, not months, and for just a fraction of the cost. Discover the future of narration at authorvoices.ai today.
AI, voice generator, and listener insights. Transforming audiobooks for authors. Discover how AI narration and listener analytics are reshaping the audiobook experience, helping authors engage and understand their audience better. How AI is changing the way authors understand audiobook listeners. If you're an author, you know that creating an audiobook is no longer just about reading your book aloud or hiring a voice actor. Thanks to advancements in technology, especially with AI. For books, authors now have a wealth of new tools to better understand their audiobook listeners like never before. These insights aren't just numbers on a screen. They can actually shape how you create, market, and even narrate your stories. So, what's all this fuss about AI-driven audiobook listener insights? Think of it like having a powerful assistant who analyzes how audiences engage with your audiobook, providing valuable feedback on listening patterns, preferences, and emotional responses. And no, this isn't some futuristic tech that's years away. It's happening now, and it's reshaping the audiobook landscape. Why authors should care about listener insights. Authors traditionally rely on sales numbers, reviews, and social media feedback to gauge how well their books are received. But these indicators only scratch the surface when it comes to audiobooks. Listener behavior can reveal which parts of the book keep audiences hooked. Are specific chapters replayed or skipped? How fast people listen. Does your audience prefer a slow, immersive pace or a quicker narration? Emotional engagement. Are listeners responding more positively to certain tones or character voices? Drop-off points. Where exactly do listeners stop or abandon the audiobook and why? When authors have access to this kind of data, they're better equipped to tailor their next projects. Maybe it's choosing a more dynamic narrator or adjusting story pacing to match listener preferences. It's all about making the story experience as captivating as possible. How AI enables these insights. AI-powered platforms analyze listener data through machine learning algorithms that process millions of interactions in real time. This isn't just about counting listens. It's about understanding how listeners interact with your audiobook at a very granular level. For example, AI can detect if a listener slows down during an emotional scene or rewinds a complex passage for better clarity. This kind of data would have been nearly impossible to collect manually, but AI makes it accessible and actionable. By combining AI, book narration with AI, listener analytics, authors gain a comprehensive view of both how their stories are told and how they're received. AI, narration and listener experience, a perfect combo. One exciting development is how AI narration complements listener insights. Using an AI voice generator or AI audiobook narration tools, authors can experiment quickly with different voices, pacing, or styles without the time and cost constraints of traditional recording. Imagine testing a few narration styles and then seeing which one results in longer listener engagement or more positive feedback. Platforms like authorvoices.ai are leading the charge by integrating AI narration options with powerful data tools that help authors optimize their audiobooks. Whether you want to produce an audiobook yourself or just get a feel for what resonates with listeners, these tools put a ton of control and insight right at your fingertips. What this means for your next book. If you're thinking about producing an audiobook for your new release, or even revisiting an old title, leveraging AI-driven insights can give you a strong edge. Here's what you can do with this knowledge. Refine your storytelling. Learn what elements of your narrative resonate and adjust future writing or narration choices accordingly. Optimize narration. Test different AI voice narrations and select the best fit to keep your audience engaged. Improve marketing strategies. Use listener data to target marketing efforts more precisely. For example, focusing on listener demographics that seem most engaged. Save time and money. Avoid costly re-recordings or ineffective production choices by making data-driven decisions up front. How to get started today. Getting started is easier than you might think. Look for AI audiobook platforms that offer both smart narration and detailed listener data in one package. If you want a sneak peek at how this technology can work for you, check out authorvoices.ai. They combine the power of AI narration and analytics tailored specifically for authors looking to elevate their audiobook game. By embracing AI-driven audiobook listener insights, you're not just producing content, you're creating an experience that truly understands and connects with your audience. Plus, it's a fantastic way to stay ahead in a growing market that's evolving fast. So, whether you're a seasoned author or just starting to explore audiobooks, tapping into AI innovations like AI, book narration, and listener analytics will give you the edge you need to captivate and grow your audience. Ready to take your audiobook to the next level? Check out authorvoices.ai and discover how AI narration and smart listener insights can help your stories hit all the right notes.